shrimp Whopper, and you would never ever find that anywhere else. It's fresh, always, in Japan.
Karaage.
Oh,
Karaage.
Right. Hey guys, it's Cathy Cat. Today we're going to ask foreigners about Japanese food. There might be some nice food recommendations in there for you, so be sure to watch it right to the end. And don't forget, we are also a channel that uploads quite frequently, so don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of the future videos that we put up here on the Ask Japanese channel. So now let's go onto the streets of Tokyo and ask foreigners in Japan. Okay, where are you from?
I am from United States of America. I'm from Indiana.
But yeah, Columbus, Indiana, very small town in Columbus, and that's where we met originally, and they're visiting, their first time in Japan, so.
Well, for me, I've just come to Japan 4 days ago for the first time. It is great. It's interesting. Maybe it's just spices, and the combination of things is interesting. Like to me, that there's such thing here at Burger King as a shrimp Whopper, and you would never ever find that anywhere else. You would not find that in the United States, where I'm from. But yeah, to me, that's definitely one of the things that makes it interesting. You can't find things like that anywhere else in the world, at least not that I know of. But
Definitely the way things are put together, the way they put things together, and you think, who does that? Who thought of that? But a lot of times it works, and you're like,
What was your who does that kind of moment?
well, initially when I got here, it was a shrimp burger. Now it's desserts they have. I've had a tomato jelly as a dessert, which is interesting, and a lot of times, whether it's bean paste or something that's really not what I think of as a dessert is. So that's interesting to me, are the desserts and what they think of as a sweet treat versus what I would describe as a dessert. Very different.
Mentioning that, what's your favorite Japanese food?
I love sushi. I'm a sushi lover. I haven't had a lot because I'm pregnant, but yeah. So sushi is probably my go-to.
well, I don't know. This is actually Japanese. But I went to Coco's Curry the other day, and it was very good. I also had real ramen, actually ramen for the first time ever recently, or at lunch today, and it was very good.
Right, ramen. What's your opinion on ramen?
Just the spices and the flavors that was in it was very interesting, and it had bamboo in it, and I didn't know it was bamboo. I thought it was chicken. And that was another thing that's interesting. Didn't expect to find bamboo in that, but it was very good.
Yeah, we had ramen for lunch today. It's very good. And I think we in America think of ramen as the little instant packages of noodles that cost 30 cents, and very different. Ramen here is much more complicated and much more delicious.
So, do you have ramen stores like here in Japan? Do you have that in America?
We have, you can buy ramen by the box in a grocery store, and the idea is getting a lot of food for not a lot of money. So it's very cheap. The quality is not great, but a lot of people eat it. Yeah.
You can buy multiple packages for under $1. So so very, very inexpensive option.
Very different. Didn't know about that.
Yeah,
right. I just had the image that a couple of Japanese people moved over to America to open up their own noodles shops, but that's not so much.
In a lot of more sushi restaurants, they will have a ramen soup, but I've never had ramen in America anywhere like here. Yeah, I've had, there's tempura, and there's very similar soups. We have udon more, I feel in America than we do ramen.
Yeah.
In my experience,
in
actual
ramen. Ramen is actually generally flavored, but there's not actually anything in it. I believe. So there is beef flavored, or there is shrimp flavored, chicken flavored, but it doesn't actually have anything in it. It's just the noodles. And here there's lots of stuff in it, which was an interesting surprise. It is way different than, they're called the same thing, but the perspectives could not be more different.
Hey, where are you from?
I'm French and he's Australian, and we live in Madrid.
That is so international. First time in Japan?
Yes, it is.
Everyone says Japanese food is good. What exactly do you think is so good about Japanese food?
Well, I like the variety and the ramen, sushi, and the curry. but for me it's like my favorite food. So I'm happy with the wagyu beef, with the raw fish, raw salmon. So I really like it. But like what the vision we have about sushi, like westernized, it's quite different because I am used to it like the California roll, and here I cannot find anywhere. I haven't found it yet. So I think the vision we have is a bit different of what it really is, but still very interesting and very good.
So what exactly do you think is so good about the food? Like, what do you personally like about the food?
I think it's very fresh. Like when you talk about the fish, like it's you can eat raw fish and being fine about it. And in every place is here. About the flavors as well. If you have like a ramen or a soup or salad, there's more like lots of herbs. I don't know, coriander flavors. Yeah. So that's what I like. What about maybe?
So what's so unique about Japanese food? What's good about it?
Well, I'd have to copy her and say the freshness, definitely. And I think also the quality, because people here don't seem to settle for second best, even on the street food. I think it's still quite good quality, so definitely.
Quality, how do you feel that?
How do I feel? Yeah, as I said, I think it's just good. It's just good quality, and you don't seem to get scraps anywhere. It's all prime cuts, etc. So.
A couple of other people when we're talking mentioned ramen. So is there ramen in your country? And if so, is it different from the ramen here in Japan? So you said you were from?
Russia.
Which city?
Russia.
Moscow,
Yes.
right. Comparing your food here and in Japanese food, people say Japanese food is very nice. What do you personally think is good about Japanese food?
You can have a lot of a variety of the same food. You just eat it and it's cheap like hell, I don't know. So yes, in Russia it has nothing, and it's fresh always in Japan, and all this sweet thing, I don't know, I just love to eat it. That's why I
Came to Japan?
Yes, I lost weight especially for Japan to gain it again in Japan. So.
Eat all the food.
Yes.
What's good? Is there anything you like about it? Like, taste, the looks of it, anything?
I adore melon pans, and that's my passion and my profession, I think.
Right, melon pan is your passion and your profession. So melon pan is your favorite. What's your favorite?
It's hard to choose from. Okonomiyaki, udon, ramen.
Where are you from?
I'm from Hong Kong. Nice to meet you guys.
You watch Ask Japanese, thank you.
I think maybe because the appearance and the atmosphere and the store interior, they match together, and you feel relaxed and enjoy. When the food comes, it look very nice and it look yummy and it's so good.
The visual, everything you see.
They match together, and the atmosphere, they match together, and when you taste the food, wow, it's so nice. Yeah.
What's your favorite Japanese food then?
Karaage,
Oh,
Karaage.
right.
ramen.
But isn't there good ramen in Hong Kong?
Yeah, some Ichiran ramen. They also we can enjoy Ichiran ramen in Hong Kong and other ramen. From Hong Kong people and from Japanese people, they have ramen restaurant in Hong Kong.
Now I'm really curious. What's the difference between, Hong Kong ramen and Japanese ramen? What does it taste different?
I think the bigger difference is when you in Hong Kong, you taste Japanese ramen. It's totally different when you taste Japanese ramen in Japan.
Oh, right.
The atmosphere, the surroundings makes you feel it tastes better in Japan than Hong Kong because the atmosphere, and you feel relaxed because you are traveling.
So if do people local, is there like Hong Kong type of ramen, like noodle soup or something? Because I heard that ramen originally comes from China.
Yeah. In Hong Kong, we have so-called wonton noodle.
Yes, yeah.
Do you know that?
Yes.
It's so famous in Hong Kong. Have you tried that before?
I only know the wonton, like the little pouches,
Dumpling.
right? The dumplings.
Dumpling. So if you guys have time to travel to Hong Kong, he tries wonton noodle. I don't know how to say wonton ramen, wonton noodle. It's good to try. Yeah.
Right, so it's not the wonton dumpling; it's actually noodles out of wonton.
Wonton and with noodle, they match. They combine together. You have wonton and noodle.
Good. Now we get a food recommendation there as well. If you go to Hong Kong, that's all the things you need to try. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. So guys, some of the most amazing food I've ever tried, I actually did try in Japan. Seriously, I had foods that I didn't even thought existed, things that I wasn't even sure that you could eat. And actually we've done a couple of videos on the Ask Japanese channel as well, where we talk about different types of food or where we have the pleasure to try food. And we do a couple of food challenges as well. So if you don't want to miss those food challenges, be sure to check out. We're going to put a couple of videos, links at the end of the video. And if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe. So guys, what is the most tastiest food in your country? I'd like to know. Please leave us comments so we can maybe check out some future nice foods. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you soon. Bye!